Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We got a new video here for you. It's a solo play video of myself, Zombie King, Chris, whatever you prefer. Playing two teams here to help me get used to playing again after not playing for quite some time. I've kind of realized I'm not really as good as I used to be, or at least I don't remember as much as what I used to remember. So this is the way to help me learn how to do certain things or things I never used before, and use characters I have never used before either, or would like to learn more about, or just play with characters I never used before, really. Because that when it comes to these tournaments that we tend to go through every month, I tend to use same characters, or we use very similar characters, and there's not much of a change going on there. So I get to use some characters in these videos that I don't normally get to use, and it's nice to change things up a little bit. I know I was making those weekly videos, even though I only put out 3 of those, but those team building things are fun, but you never actually get to play with them. So there's a way to actually get to play with these kind of teams. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. We'll go over the teams first, and then we'll get into the gameplay. All right, and here are our teams. We do have a blue and red team. They're going to be color-coded by my tokens when it comes to the gameplay. So blue team is going to be the Inhumans, which starts off with our Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl Colossal from the Infinity set. Then they're followed by Karnak from Earth X, Black Bolt as higher point value from Earth X, and Gorgon from Earth X as well. Then they're going up against Excalibur team, which is going to be our red team. They're all from the Earth X set. So we have red and blue Union Jack, King Britain, and 2 Black Knights. So upcoming next is the gameplay. I hope you all enjoy. Alright, so this is my second attempt at this. I tried recording it on my phone, so that didn't really work out so well because my phone doesn't have that much storage to work with. Alright, so first things first, we're going to do the roll-off. So the first thing here is our roll-off for the Inhumans team. They get a +4 to their roll. Alright, so we're going to see what they get. Alright, so that is 6 plus 4 equals 10. Alright, so then our next grouping will be for the Excalibur team. So they get a +5. So let's see what they get. Which that is a 7 plus 4, well, plus 5 is 11. So it looks like Excalibur gets to go first. Alright. So as you can see, I already got the map kind of laid out already with the objects and whatnot. Like I said, I tried recording already before my phone decided to cut out on me 5 minutes into the game. So this is my second attempt going on here. But anyway, let's see. One of the Union Jacks, I believe they get leadership in some way. Let's see. That is from the damage trait. So that's the blue Union Jack. So he already has that on his dial. So they get 5 tokens to start off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So first things first, we're going to have King Britain carry up red Union Jack up to the stairs up here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has a 9 movement, so he's minusing 1 for carrying red Union Jack up here. And then King Britain's going to be landing on this object right here in front of us. Let's see if I can get this into the picture. I apologize for the jankiness of this. I'm trying out this idea that I saw on Happy Little Heroclix from an Earth X thing where he's playing against himself and using a mobile camera and that kind of stuff. So I was trying to see if this would be nice, a cool thing to try to do and try to learn how to use some figures I don't normally use. So I apologize if this is a little janky and shaky. I'm going to try my best to keep it all stable and not messy. Let's see. The next action will go to Blue Union Jack. He's going to also move all the way up here to King Britain and Red Union Jack. So he has an 8 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Finishing right off top here. The last 2 actions will go to both Black Knights. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Picking up the object along the way. 8. I believe that's... he has a 10. 8, 9, 10. So we're going to attach that to his dial there. And then we're pretty much going to do the exact same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting the object. 7, 8, 9. We're going to stop there. Alright. So after the first action, it's pretty much where we're at. Everybody's kind of hiding either on elevated or behind the elevated. Alright, so then we're going to move our way right around here. We're going to try not to destroy my setup here as I move the camera around here. Alright, nobody on the Inhumans has leadership as far as I can tell. Nope. Yes, nobody has leadership, so we just got 4 actions to work with. Devil Dinosaur is going, and Moon Girl is going to be carrying up Gorgon because they're colossal size. He's a standard character, so they can be carried. That'll bring them down to a 7 movement for that because I think it still affects Colossus where they minus the 1. If I'm wrong, please tell me, because like I said, I haven't played often enough for the last couple of months, so I'm bound to mess up on stupid rules like that. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Devil Dinosaur, Moon Girl is going to be moving their way there, dropping off Gorgon there. He's going to end up picking up the object as he lands. And then as I'm messing with the camera, then we're going to have Black Bolt over here carry Karnak, because Black Bolt has the flying symbol, Karnak does not. So by minusing 1, we'll be at a 7 speed for Black Bolt. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Black Bolt goes there, Karnak goes there. Karnak has perplexing, so we're going to try to perplex up Black Knight. I'm messing everything up here. Again, still learning, so my bad for not being perfect. We're going to have Karnak try to perplex up Black Bolts, defense by 1. They both have the Paragenesis twice, where you can roll. According to the card here, if the roll is less than the click number, then that chosen value gets another 1. So right now he's got to hope that we roll for a 1. So I'm pretty sure, well, I'm going to guess that if you roll the same value, it should be okay. If I'm wrong on that, let me know. So that is a 4. So that is a definite no on the additional +1. So we just got the normal. So we got 1 to defense for Black Bolt. And then that should be the end of that turn, because I don't think anybody else has anything else that we need to worry about. Let's see. Now if they get toughness, and that we're gonna have. Let's see. The Devil Dinosaur has a free turn to a different click of the same number. So right now we are on the red where they get toughness. So we're gonna go to the blue number 1, because that. They get invulnerability, so that's going to be nice for this next upcoming turn here. Plus they also get outwit, but we don't have anybody we can see. Alright, so the next thing's next. We got the Excalibur team going up again. So we will move the camera right around here. Hopefully the action starts getting close to each other, so that way we don't have to keep moving the camera around. But right now we're dealing with some elevated terrain for Excalibur. We don't got any perplexing or anything crazy going on here yet. Although Black Bolts, they each got, or not Black Bolts, Black Knights, they got leadership, and when they use it and succeed, they have protected outwit into our next turn, so we're going to start doing the outwits. So first thing is going to be this Black Knight's outwit to the other Black Knight first. We're going to roll for that. That's a 5, so that hits. So let's see. So this one has protected outwit now, and then we're going to clear the action from him. And then we're going to roll for the other Black Knight's leadership. So his leadership to that one. That also succeeds. So they both have protected outlet now. Let's see, and I believe I think King Britain has something going on here too, leadership, but may choose 2 characters instead of 1. So we're on a hot streak right now. We're gonna roll for his leadership now too. That's a 2, so he failed on his roll. Let's see. I think one of the Union Jacks has it as well. Blue Union Jack has it too. So his leadership for Captain Britain, because they share a keyword, even though King Britain's the higher points. That is a 6, so King Britain will get the clear. I believe that's it for all my leadership rolls, because that's pretty much it, yeah. So I'm going to start moving these cards around here, because they're kind of in the middle of a glare right now. And so we're going to keep those there. Alright, so we got all those out of the way. Now we're going to try to see if we can possibly start killing some of these Inhumans. So we got 5 actions because of the leaderships. So we're going to have this first Black Knight do a charge. 1, 2, 3, 4. We only got 5 speed to work with, so I got to make sure I do this correctly. He has flying too, so I can actually go over this elevated here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Black Knight is going to try to hit Black Bolt. We got charged with the object. It's a 10 on an 18. I have no way of boosting that up in any sort of fashion. So we're just going to see what that does. We need an 8 to hit for possibly 4 damage. So that is 5, 6, 7. So that's a 17. So we miss with the object. So the object goes away because Black Knight missed. That wasn't a really good first attack, I guess. We're going to try to have this other Black Knight do the same thing, but we're going to instead try to go to Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl. So 1, 2. Again, he has flying. I got to remember I don't have to worry about going around the edge here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Charge with the object. That is a 10 on an 18. So we're gonna see what we can do here. Need an 8 again. Again, that's a 7. That's a miss again. So that object goes away because we missed. Not a very good first way to go about this. We're gonna kind of move her a little bit out of the way. Let's see. What else we got going on here? Alright, so Red Union Jack, he's going to attempt to do running shot. I believe you do running shot and energy explosion. I don't think so. I think they're both power actions. I always think these things I can do, and it turns out that I can't do it. Power, half speed, move, then range at no cost. Range, making range attack, and all other characters adjacent to their original target. So, since the running shot's actually a power action, energy explosion is not. So I'm gonna guess that you get those put together. I'm pretty sure you can, but again, I forget these things because again, I don't play as often as I feel like I should. 3, 4, 4. Let's see. Energy explosion, that hits all people, I believe. Make sure we. And all our characters adjacent to the original target. Or each dealt 2. Well, that Black Knights won't have to worry about that because they have Invincible. They hit characters that dealt 2 damage instead of normal damage, which is not penetrating or anything like that. So the invulnerability would be nice. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Red Union Jack is gonna go hang out up there. We're gonna target. Might as well target the Black Bolt here. Oh no, he has a 19. That's probably not a good idea. We're not even hitting an 18 at this point. Screw it. We're gonna go for Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl. as an 18, we should be able to... Oh, they have invulnerability. That's right, I did invulnerability on that. So I won't do any damage to anybody. Guess Karnak's my only choice, so instead of putting him there, we're just going to running shot to here. Because that is really the only thing I can do. So 10 on, it's going to be an 18, but nothing stopping it in terms of reducers or anything like that. So we're going to need an 8 again. That's a 6. We are not hitting today, guys. Not at all. Alright, so yeah, I still got 2 actions left. Let's see. Blue Union Jack does not have willpower in any way. So that doesn't help too much. King Britain has charge, though. I know I'm not hitting anything else, but we're going to charge our way around. He has a 9 speed, so that's going to be rounded up to a 5. So he has flight, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, man, we can't do it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's as far as I can go. So flying with the charge right over into that general area. We're going to try to hit Black Bolt. We're going to need to hit a 19, 11 on a 19 with charge. And yeah, so 11 and an 8. Let's see what we get. So we got 5 over there and a 3 over there. If we can get this in view of the camera. So that is an 8. So we finally landed our first hit. So we got with the light object there. That's 4, 5. But he has invincible, which invincible I believe just reduces it by 2 if I recall correctly. Yeah, reduce damage taken by 2. Takes a maximum of 3 at once, which that's really what would have been anyway. So we're going to click him properly. And I just looking at his dial here, I just noticed that he does have leadership, so I kind of messed up there at the beginning. So we're going to see here if I can do this. So we got 1, 2, 3. So now he has running shot, penetrating psychic blast, invincible, and perplex. Alright, and that is going to be the end of the turn for Excalibur. Over on the side over here, all the way on the end here, he's going to clear his action tokens for Blue Union Jack, because he did not do jack shit this turn. Alright, so we'll see who can do stuff next. Pretty much all of the Inhumans have Indom, so they all got traded willpower, essentially, if you want to put it that way. So they all can each take an action. Now, Black Bolt did in fact lose his leadership, so now we're actually back down to 4 again. So yeah, 4 action tokens. The Excalibur did come pretty close to them, so we can actually make some attacks and try to hurt some people. We'll lose that perplexing that Karnak did, although we will now have a secondary perplexing too, because Black Bolt now has that, so we should keep that in mind. Let's see. Gorgon. Let's see what Gorgon has going on over here. Again, I haven't really used, actually I haven't used any of these characters at all, so this is new for me. So I apologize if I'm going to be taking extra time here to read off the cards and whatnot. Let's see. Charge, if he chooses to not have its speed, he can move in a direct line of path, and Quake. Which Quake probably isn't a good idea to do with Devil Dinosaur right there. Because Devil Dinosaur might take damage from that. Target all adjacent opposing. Oh, actually, just opposing characters. So that would actually be okay. But I'd rather just charge with the object. So Gorgon is going to charge right up into this spot here, right underneath Devil Dinosaur Moon Girl. She's going to move to the side there. So that way we can see what's going on. He's going to charge with the object. It's going to be 11 on 18. The object's going to bring it up to a 5 to hopefully do 3 damage. So we need a 7 to hit Black Knight. And that is a 6, unfortunately. So just like the Excalibur team, he's whiffing on the attacks and losing the objects. Not a good way to start this game. Everybody's just missing. Let's see if we can move the camera down a little bit here. Again, I apologize about the jankiness of everything. Let's see. Perplexing. What is Karnak's attack? A precision strike. When Karnak makes an attack, if its target's defense value is modified higher than its printed value, it uses its printed defense instead, so it pretty much ignores any perplexing. That's fine. Alright, we're going to have... We need... What is... We're going to need an 8 to hit either one of those. And let's see how the Terrigen is. And the character's friendly to it itself, so I'm sure the Terrigenesis twice would count if an Inhuman character perplexes himself, so I'm going to treat it that way. I would ask for a judge ruling, but I don't have a judge here, so I got to guess the best I can. So first off, we're going to have Karnak boost up Black Bolt's attack. We're going to roll for the Terrigenesis twice, see if we can make that a 12. So that is a 1, which is in fact lower, so because he's on click 4, so now he is up to a 12 on the attack, which is actually a nice thing for him. And then Black Bolt's going to also increase up his own damage. So right now it's a 4, or 3, boosting up and make it a 4. We're going to see if we can make that a 5. That is a 6. So unfortunately, that is not below his current click number, so he just gets a +1 to damage as well. We're going to see if this pays off, because we're going to need all the help we can get here. Black Bolt, or not Black Bolt, King Britain has Impervious. So we're going to see if we can possibly do 5 damage. Impervious may do it in half, so that would be a maximum of 2, if I recall. Probably 3, because I think it rounds up in favor of somebody else. To take damage from an attack, you may roll d6 on 5 to 6 damage taken is reduced to 0. Okay, so it's reduced to 0, not in half anymore. Alright. So we got a 12 on an 18, possibly do 4 damage. Black Bolt to King Britain. That'll be a second action for him. Need a 6. Oof. That is not good. Luckily we have Team Probs going on here that I should think about. So it was 4, so we're going to be down to 3 for the Inhumans. I'm going to see if I can find another dice for the other team, because I really should do that. So we are going to put another action token. We're going to put that on Double Dinosaur Moon Girl. Oh no, that she can't see him, so Karnak's going to have to get it. Fortunately, we don't want to take that hit. Black Bolt's already hit pretty well, so, and this is a pretty big attack. Again, 12 on 18, need a 6. That is a 3. Wow, I'm not rolling for jack shit today. So the perplexes will go away since they don't mean anything in the long run. Gorgon Man attack. Karnak took the Prob control, but that's not really a power action, I don't believe. So I'm pretty sure he can actually do something. So, alright, we'll mix that out, because he took the Prob, so we just don't want to mix this up. Let's see, Red Union Jack is up on the ledge over here. Karnak's going to attempt to hit, I believe, precision strikes as close range attack. So let's make sure that I do not mess that up. Precision strike when this character attacks a single target. Damage taken from this attack can't be reduced below 1, and the target decreases d6 by super senses. So actually doesn't really affect anything there anyway. So 11 on 17. We need a 6. That is a 5. We're not doing anything today. This is going to be a long game, but this is how we're going to roll. Then the last action we'll go to Devil Dinosaur Moon Girl. We're going to move her to... We're going to do her free click to move her back to the red click 1. So that way we can actually do some damage to Black Knight here. The second action token. We're going to make sure that I move the camera over here so that way we can see what's going on. So that Devil Dinosaur Moon Girl has blades, claws, fangs, which will help in this scenario because he has Invincible, so he'll minus by 2 and take a max of 3. So that is a 10 on 18. So that is a 17. Again, we miss, like everything else. We're missing all over the place. Unfortunately, that's going to be the end of that turn. A whole lot of nothing was completed. Now, I was hoping this game would be more interesting and have everybody hit and be, a fantastic gameplay, but it doesn't look like it's turning out that way. I used the perplexes, so I can't really do anything from there. Let's see, we're going to do some leadership. I don't know if I can do leadership when we're next to somebody. For all friendly characters at each. Remove an action token from all adjacent friendly characters that share. Oh, it doesn't say anything about being next to anybody anymore. So, King Britain's going to attempt to do his leadership to Black Knight. Alright, we're going to move that right down there. So, King Britain to Black Knight. We need a 5 or a 6. That is a 5. So, Black Knight will clear that token. And then we're going to do Black Knights to King Britain. We're going to see if we can also get that. That is a 3. That is done. That's nothing. Where did that object come from? I'm not sure where that was at. That's probably right there. So, alright. Let's see. We have 5 actions to work with. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we should probably stop right there so we can get that leadership stuff next turn. Yeah, we're going to have Blue Union Jack. Well, I'm counting and I'm not showing what I'm doing over here. So Blue Union Jack was all the way in the back corner here. He's now running shot all the way up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now he's going to attempt to hit Karnak. So we need Karnak's in hindering currently, so he's up to an 18. He also has super senses. So we need to hit an 8, which seems to be the unlucky number that we can't hit this game. So we're going to see what we can do here. So that is in fact an 8. So we're going to roll for Karnak's super senses here. We're going to need, I believe it's a 5 or a 6. God, I wish I could remember these like everybody else seems to be. Yeah, 5 or 6. That is a 2. So unfortunately he's going to take 3 damage. I believe that's pretty much it for the Blue Union Jack, because that his damage power is leadership, but may choose 2 characters instead of 1. So doesn't really do anything here. So we're going to click him for 3. So we're going to see if we can do this properly. 1, 2, 3. So now we got looks like Flurry, Precision Strike. That looks like Combat Reflexes, I believe. Yep, Combat Reflexes and Prob Control, which, with how these dice are rolling, is going to be a nice thing to have. Alright, let's see. Red Union Jack does not have any willpower or anything like that. Let's see what Black Knight can do. Black Knight also has Blades, Claws, Fangs. We're going to try to do that. Blades, Claws, Fangs onto Black Bolt. Black Knight on the Black Bolt, Blades, Claws, Fangs. Black Knight does not have anything special with his damage other than the outwit, which he did not succeed on. So 10 on a 17. We might be able to hit this. I mean we've been not hitting 8, so we'll see if 7s are more doable. That's a 6. So he's also missing. Oh, God. We're going to have King Britain attempt to attack. He has an 11. He's going to try to hit Black Bolt 2. So that's going to be 11 on a 17.
Need a 6. We've been hitting 6s, so let's see if we can keep that going. That's a 5. Now we're not even hitting 6s now. So that's fantastic. Let's see. And then we got all the way over here. We got the other Black Knight. He's going to make an attack on Devil Dinosaur using Blade's Claws. Fangs, that's going to be 10 on an 18 with Toughness. So we got to see if we can hit this 8, this elusive 8. Come on. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're just not hitting anything. All right, and I believe that's gonna be the end of this turn here. Red Union Jack did not do anything, so he gets to clear. We get to put that token back. Let's see, I can kind of keep the camera over here, and I don't have to worry about moving it too much anymore. Let's see. The only person that can really do anything on the Inhumans team is Gorgon, because he just has 1 action token. So we're gonna give him his 1. Actually, I don't have any leaderships. Yeah, I don't have leaderships anymore. So we are just going to try to do this. 11 on an 18. See what this can do. We need a 7. That is not a 7. That is a 5. Let's see if the camera can pick that up. That's a 5. I feel like I gotta change these dice. These aren't really doing anything for anybody. We're gonna try these dice, because these dice usually suck for me. So we're gonna try to see if these actually do any better. But of course now everybody else gets to clear because nobody can do anything. So we're gonna do that. Clear there. We're gonna try to get all these out of the way. Let's see. We do have the Perplexing from Black Bolt, so we're going to boost him up onto himself. We're going to make himself an 18. We're going to see if we can roll lower. If we roll lower than a 4, then I'll make it a 19. Try to make him pretty hard to hit, which, I mean, with the way we're rolling, it's pretty hard to hit anyway. Let's see. That is a 5. So I believe that is less. Yeah, because that's a 4. So we actually rolled higher, and we kind of messed everything up. So he's at an 18. So let's see what else we can do. So, well, that's pretty much the end of that. So we're back to the Excalibur team. Let's see. King Britain has leadership, so we're going to try to do his special leadership first. On to Black Knight. So we're going to see if we can get a 5 or a 6. That is a 5 that we got going on there. So Black Bolt gets to clear. Or not Black Bolt, Black Knight. Now Black Knight's leadership to King Britain. Again, they share the keywords, so they're able to do that. That is a 6. These dice are actually doing way better than they were, or than the other ones were. So that's good news there. And then we have no other leaderships that we can worry about, because the other Black Knight's nowhere near anybody. And then the Union Jacks. The blue Union Jack has leadership, where the red Union Jack has the energy explosion. So unfortunately, there's no more leadershiping that we can do. No, they have the Excalibur has a nice ability where if they take a hit, they can remove an action token, but I don't believe any of them have been hit yet. So it's a cool ability, but I can't do anything. Let's see. We're gonna put that there. We got 5 tokens to work with, so let's get these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So blue Union Jack gives something special, enhancement. When blue Union Jack uses leadership and succeeds, friendly characters modify plus. Oh, no, this might be worth doing the leadership anyways. See if we succeed on it. We can't take an action away from anybody, but if we succeed, we can do +1s to his leadership. That is also a 5, so that actually succeeds. We would take it off of Red Union Jack, but of course we have nothing that we can take off there. Friendly characters modify attack by +1 to your next turn. So that I believe means all friendly characters, because it doesn't say adjacent. It's all friendly characters. So that is pretty nice, because with how this game's going, we kind of need that. And then he also has enhancement, which is +1 to damage. So everybody has +1 to attack, and Red Union Jacks will get +1 to damage if he makes an attack and lands. So we're going to give our first action token to Red Union Jack. He's going to use his Energy Explosion targeting Karnak. Karnak's kind of off the screen here a little bit. So that's going to be, because of the +1 that we landed, we're up to 11. So that's going to be 11 on an 18 because he's currently in hindering. We do have a prop control we got to go through, but we're going to see if we can land this. So we just need a 7 to hit. That, we're back to where we were. 4 and 1, that's a 5. Doesn't do jack shit for us. So next one, we're going to do Black Knight. We're going to attempt to do Blades, Claws, Fangs. He also gets that +1 from the succeed on that leadership. So we are going to, we got an 11 on a 17 with Blades, Claws. We need a 6. Now 5 plus 2 is 7. We finally actually made a hit. We're going to see how much damage we do. Blades, Claws, Fangs, I believe, had some sort of change going on there, so I just want to double check here. If you do deal damage equal to result instead of normal damage, remember result is the character's printed damage value -1. So if we roll anything less than a 3, we will be doing 2 damage. Well, yeah, actually, if I... Yeah, okay, so actually 2. Well, lowest we can do is 2, if I read that correctly. Alright, whatever Blades is going to be. Blades is a 5. So, and then Invincible makes that by -2 now. So, 1, 2, 3. Of course, I didn't do that on screen, because why would I? Because I don't pay attention to these things. So we're up to Running Shot with a special attack power, which is Pulse Wave. When Black Bolt uses it, he can ignore blocking terrain or target through blocking. And if you do instead choose a number from 1 through 5 to be the range value for the Pulse Wave, you don't half it or modify it. It can't be modified. It stays whatever number you pick. And after resolutions, destroy all blocking terrain within that use of the Pulse Wave. So a pretty nice ability. Too bad I don't have much blocking on this map. I like the warehouse map because there's not too much crazy shit going on here. The less complicated stuff, the better. So we got that. Actually, you know what? I should probably prob that from Karnak. So let's see if I'll take that 3 back. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna use his prob control. We're gonna prob the attack. So we're gonna see if we need that. I think I might have forgotten the +1 there because he's up to an 18. So 11 on 18. I think I might have messed that up. I probably did. Knowing me, I did. That is Snake Eyes there. We got a critical mess. Let's see. We're going to put an extra token onto King Britain. We are going to redo this again. He gets minus. He's going down to 4 there for the theme. That was a theme team prob. I should probably say that before I do anything. And that is a critical hit with the 2 faces there. So that'll be a 3 with the critical makes that a 4. And that criticals, I believe, still go mess with the damage. So that's still -2. Well, maximum of 3 because that's how Invincible is worded. So we got 1, 2, 3. Back to where we were anyway before all that fun shit happened. Of course, I dropped a card. Let's see. King Britain now is double actioned. Black Knight can't do anything, and neither can Blue Union Jack. So all we're going to do here is clear, and then clear. I believe that since I gave King Britain an action token for the theme team, I can't clear him. I could be wrong on that. Again, inexperience on that on my behalf on that part. If I'm wrong, let me know. We lose that perplexing there that we did. So let's see, I'm losing my voice here. Let's get a drink of water. Probably not much better, but worth a shot. Alright, we gotta save Black Bolt the best we can. Black Bolt, we're gonna perplex up himself. We're gonna try to roll for that Terragenesis thing. I'm pretty sure we're gonna hit it because he's on click 7. So yeah, this is pretty much guaranteed. That's a 1, so he has a +2 to defense. He really needs that. And that he has a special attack. Now that's a Pulse Wave. Pulse Wave, I think, hits everybody if I do that, because I think that's the difference between Pulse Wave and Quake. Half range, other characters within range can't use powers or abilities for this action. Make a range attack targeting all other characters. At least one of them must be opposing. So this would hit Karnak if we would do this. Let's see. Within range line of fire, using the printed defense values of more than one character's target, each hit character is dealt 1 damage instead of normal. So this would ignore anything and make everybody take 1 damage. So we might as well try to do that because we don't really have much else going on for Black Bolt to really work with. He's kind of in a tough spot. So we're going to give him the 1 token to do Pulse Wave within half his range. So unfortunately, we're not hit. The Union Jacks are up a level. Half range is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we would hit everybody except for the Union Jacks for 1 damage if we hit. So that's 11 on 18, 18, 17, 18, 18, 18. Yeah, so we need at least a 6 to hit Karnak. God forbid we do that. We need a 7 to hit everybody else. So we're going to hope for a 7 here. We do got a Prob from Karnak to work with. Actually, no, I think it said we can't use powers or abilities. So I think this, whatever happens here, the other characters within range can't use powers or ability for this action. So even if we miss, I don't think I can prob that. So we gotta make sure we hit on this. So we need a 7 to do anything. So we got 5, and that's a 3. So we do hit that. So everybody's gonna take 1 damage. There, you don't get to use your abilities. So there's Karnax. We got Black Knights. King Britain. If I can do this correctly. There we go. Gorgon will also take 1. Black Knight will take 1. And then Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl will take 1. So pretty effective kind of move there. I mean, it helped out a little bit compared to what was happening. Let's see what Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl currently got. They still got their Blade's Claws Fang, so we're going to try doing that again to Black Knight. So they're going to get an action as well. So we're going to move that one there, right underneath where they are. So we got 10 on a 17 now. So this might be doable. We're going to move the camera over here to Devil Dinosaur and Moon Knight. Devil Dinosaur, then Moon Knight. Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl. God, it's been a long week. So we need a 7. We got a 1 and a 6. So that in fact hits. So we need to roll for blades. So the lowest that we can do is 1. We're going to hope that we don't do that because Black Knight has invulnerability. And then we got a 5. We got a 5 there. So that is nice. So invulnerability is -2. So we're going to take 3. 1, 2, 3. So it looks like we got, what was that, Force Blast. We got the special attack power for Black Knight, which is pretty much the same as Black Bolts, except you don't get the range thing going on. But that's because he already has 6 range. And that looks like regen. Yeah, we got regen there as well as perplex. So nice, decent click to be on. Not so decent for the Inhuman team, but a nice click overall. I feel like Karnak should probably get out of that hindering there, because he's not really doing anything useful for anybody. 1, 2, 3. We're going to have him tie up Blue Union Jack. Alright, so we have the +1 to the defense there. That's from Black Bolt. I don't think he... Yeah, he lost it because of that of the Prob. He had Prob control. So we're going to do the same thing we've been doing for Black Bolt. We're going to do Karnak's version of it. So Karnak onto himself. For the perplexing, we're going to see how the Terrigenesis thing works. Okay, it'll help if I actually follow the action here. Again, I apologize. This is my first time doing this. So that is a 6, which happens to be 1 click higher than Karnak's current click number. Let's see, as the camera starts to fall, let's see if we can rearrange that over there a little bit. Okay. So, since the 6 was higher than his click, he's only getting +1 to his defense. So he's at 18 with combat reflexes, which will actually kind of help this upcoming turn a little bit for him. But other than that, Gorgon cannot do anything, so he's going to clear. Alright, so now we're going to do some leaderships again. More and more leaderships, because that seems to be all that we can do around here. So we're going to do King Britain into Black Knights first. That is a 2, so we failed on that. Black Knights to King Britain. That is a 3, so we failed on that. And then Blue Union Jack to Red Union Jack. And that is a 2. I should probably use the other dice for the leadership rolls and this one for the attack rolls. It seems that's been the way it's working. But then we got 5 actions we can do. But unfortunately, only 1, 2, 3 people can really do anything. I should probably turned Double Dinosaur and Moon Girl to the other click number, because that I think they get invulnerability again. Oh well, that's what happens. In the real world, you won't get a chance to take that back anyway. Then we missed on that leadership roll, so we don't get the +1 to attack like we did on the last turn. So, let's see. But first things first, we're going to do Blue Union Jack. He has Penetrating Psychic Blast, which I think is a ranged attack. Penetrating, make a ranged attack. Yep, make a ranged attack, so that doesn't really matter. We're just going to have him try to punch Karnak. That's going to be a 10 on 19, so we need a 9. We haven't hit a 9 yet. I think we had 1 critical hit, but that was pretty much it. So we're going to see what we can do here. So we actually get a 9. So that's going to be for 3 damage to Karnak. So, actually, know what? No. Counter reflexes +1 defense, that's an 18, 19, 20. That actually just missed. I almost messed that up. So, we don't do anything there. Yeah, see, this is what happens. Again, you don't play so often, you mess up. So that was a wasted action there for that. This Black Knight over here, he has the traded Indom. So we're going to attempt to attack Black Bolt, who has an 18. I think if we hit Black Bolt, we actually kill him. So we're going to attempt to do that with the Blade's Claws Fangs. So we need to hit an 8. Which, another critical. That's kind of surprising now that I've hit that twice in the span of 2 turns. But that, he has toughness, so he's KO'd. And we'll put him over here on his card. And then we will move that there. And then next up, is the Black Knight all the way on this side here. We lose that Perplex. Or that Perplex is gone, I should say. So, this Black Knight has his own Perplex going on. Actually, no, we should probably roll for regen. He's pretty close to dying, I assume. So, we're going to see how many we get. I believe it's still half for the regen. Where is regen on this card? Power roll d6, heal an Heroclix equal to half the result. Did it say minimum value? Yeah, I have to round it up. No, so that pretty much we get a 1 at most. So we rolled a 4, so he gets to heal 2 clicks. So that's come on, 1, 2. Alright. And then Red Union Jack gets to clear, and so does King Britain. And that's going to be the end of that turn. Alright, the Inhumans are hurting pretty bad now. We're going to keep the perplexing going on for Karnak, going to his defense. We're going to roll for that +2 thing here. So we're going to move the camera over here where the action is. We're going to see what we get. That is a 4. So that will in fact add 2 to his defense now instead of just the 1. So with the combat reflexes, he still only gets a maximum of 3 because I'm pretty sure the rule of 3 still exists for this whole thing. So he's still maxed out 20. So he's still pretty well off considering all that's happened so far. Let's see, he has Flurry, so we're going to attempt the Flurry Blue Union Jack. So that's going to be a 10 on a 17. We're going to see how this goes. So that we needed a 7 to hit. We rolled an 8. So Union Jack has toughness, so he will just take 1. So there we go. And then for the second flurry attack, we still need at least a 7. And that does not, if I can do this, that was a 3. Alright, so decent, did some damage. Good for Karnak to actually do something. Let's see, Devil Dinosaur Moon Girl, they still only have 1 action token. I need to make sure that stays in place there so I don't mess up where they are. So we'll do that. We're going to do Blades, Claws, Fangs. We're going to give them their second action token to attack Black Knight. 10 on 18 with invulnerability. So we're going to need an 8 to hit. Oh god, I need to do this. 10 on 18, Blades, Claws, Fangs onto Black Knight from Devil Dinosaur Moon Girl. That, unfortunately, is going to miss. That is a 17. I think Gorgon's going to get an attack. So that, he doesn't have anything crazy going on. Yeah. Actually, quick hit Devil Dinosaur. I should apply. Targeting all adjacent opposing characters. Okay, so adjacent opposing characters. Each hit characters dealt 2 damage instead of normal damage. That really won't help because we have invulnerability. But he has a special going on that with that Quake, I can roll a d6 and increase the damage dealt to that character by half the result. It seems like a fun thing to do. We're going to try to do that. We're going to do the Quake. 11 on an 18 then is what the Quake will be, because that, according to the rulebook, Quake only targets adjacent opposing characters, not friendlies. So 11 on 18, he is 7 for the Quake. So that will hit. So that damage is usually 2, and I can increase the roll, or increase damage by a roll equal to half the result. So we're going to roll to see if we can do more than just 2 damage, because that 2 damage won't do anything right now. So 2 plus 1, because that's half the result, will be 3, which is what his print damage value was anyway. So with invulnerability, he'd only take 1. So the same result in the end. It's just trying to do something different to see if maybe we can do some damage. So other than that, that's the end of that turn. So we're back to the Excalibur team. 5 actions. Leaderships. King Britain's leadership to Black Knight. That's a 2, so that's a no-go. Black Knight's leadership doesn't really matter for anything other than getting an outwit or protected outwit. So we're going to see if we can land that. We did not land that either. That was a 2. And then Blue Union Jack's leadership to Red Union Jack, which, again, won't really matter for anything, but it's good to keep that habit. And we rolled a 1. So nothing really happening for the leaderships there. Actually, I forgot the stiff upper lip thing took place. So that is when Black Knight is damaged by an opponent's attack after resolutions to remove an action token from him. So Black Knight gets to clear because he took damage from Gorgon's Quake. I don't really think anybody else has been hit at all. Oh, Blue Union Jack was hit, so he actually lost an action too as well. So it's actually important to try to keep remembering that kind of stuff, because that's a really good ability for this Excalibur team. So what we should do, and so we will use Blue Union Jack to try to punch Karnak. It's a 10 on a 20. We gotta roll a 10 here, boys. We gotta roll a 10. That is definitely not a 10. We're gonna have Red Union Jack do running shot. Let's see if I can do this correctly. Probably not, because the way this map is. 1, 2, 3. Running shot to Karnak. You know, if I was smart, I would try doing a running shot with Blue Union Jack, but I'm not. That's what happens. Anyway, Red Union Jack's gonna do running shot to Karnak. So since there's no combat reflexes going on, he's just at a 19, which is still a pretty high number to hit. So we need a 9. We need a 9 to do something. That we just miss it by 1. That's an 18. Karnak's really helping himself out here, so that's good. Well, good for them. Not good for Excalibur, but good for the rest of the team. Alright, so next thing up is King Britain. He can do some stuff. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. He's right here. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're going to do that. So he's going to charge. So he's going to go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Picking up the object. You know, King Britain has mystics, and I think I forgot that when he got hit. Anyway, 10 on 18. King Britain on Gorgon with the light object. So we're going to try to do 5 damage, although Gorgon has invincible still. So we need an 8 to do damage. An 8 to do damage. Like everything else that we're missing, whiffs on the object attack. This Black Knight has Prob control, or not Prob control, perplex. He also has a Terragenesis twice thing, so we're gonna roll for that. We're gonna put that onto his attack. So we're gonna see if we can roll less than a 4, which that's a 6. So we do not get that. Fortunately, well, not the full value of it. So we're gonna try to hit Double Dinosaur Moon Girl. So that's a 10 on a 17 then. And that will be a critical hit there. We got the faces again. So that will be a 3 plus 1 will be 4. Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl do have toughness here, so they will only take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And then he gets an action for doing that. Black Knight over here cannot do anything because he was double tokened up. And that means that we are back to the Inhumans. It looks like all the Inhumans are double tokened as well. So, but for the time being, just because we still got them, we're going to do the perplexing. First is for Karnak on his defense. Excuse me. So onto his defense, so we're going to see if we can roll less than a 5 again. Which actually we don't. So that's just a +1 this time. Let's see. Anybody else have that ability? Nope. We're going to see if we can move Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl onto the blue click number 5, because I'm pretty sure they get invulnerability over there. So we're going to go that way. To click number 5. Yeah, they have invulnerability, sidestep, outwit, and their white attack power is a range attack in cap. Range value 5, in cap is free, but only to make a ranged attack. So unfortunately, we would have to break away in order to do that. Actually, Gorgon can make attack. He has Indom, so we're gonna try to do that. We're gonna try to kill Black Knight. So 11 on a 17, because he put that to attack. So 11 on a 17. Need a 6 to do 3 damage. I should really be putting the camera over here. I apologize about that. 11 on a 17. Need a 6 for Gorgon to hit Black Knight. So we got a 3 and a 5. So that is an 18. Oh, 8. That's a 19. So that's going to hit for sure. Black Knight has invulnerability, so he's only going to take 1 damage. So he's back once that regen click. Is there anything that we can do to stop that? Unfortunately, there is not. We're going to keep Devil Dinosaur on that click. We're going to clear Devil Dinosaur, and then we're going to clear Karnak as well over here. Alright, and now I'm back to the action again. Leaderships don't really matter at this point, except for Black Knight. If I roll for leadership and succeed, we get protected outwit. So we're going to just try to roll for that. So this Black Knight is the only one that still has that ability, so we're going to try to roll for it. He succeeds, so he gets protected outwit. Although I think the only one that has outwit is Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl. So it doesn't really affect anybody too crazy, but I mean it works. Again, best to keep that kind of habit going. So we got 5 actions to go with, but again, these guys don't have willpower, or at least the Union Jacks don't have willpower. So we're gonna keep these guys over here. They're the ones gonna be doing some shit. Let's see. This Black Knight over here is going to roll for his regen again. So we're going to try to hope for anything but a 1. That's a 2. Half the result is a 1 anyway. I just want to double check that, because I remember it being completely different from a long time ago. Yeah, half the result. I think it used to be -2, but I could be wrong. Oh well. We're going to have the Black Knight here. He's going to fly, pick up the object, and then try to smack Gorgon with it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So charge, flying, 10 on 18. To really only get 1 damage in if we hit. Back to rolling 4s. That's Doesn't do anything. We lose that object. We're going to have to go for King Britain. He's going to make an attack. 10 on an 18. See what we can do. We need an 8. That is going to hit. So we got a 5 and a 4. That is 9. So we actually do damage there. Invincible is minus by 2. So King Britain's damage goes from 4 down to 2. So 1, 2. Other than that, the Union Jacks over on the other side of the field here, they are just going to clear. I'm going to move that right back there so that way I don't drop the camera. Kyle will not appreciate if I do that. Come on. I just want to try to get this. I apologize. I'm trying to get this nice and even out here before it falls off my table. Alright. So, next thing's up. We're going to do Karnak's Perplexing again, up to the defense. So we're going to make that an 18. Roll for the Terrigenesis. That is a 1, so that is lower than its click value, so that is plus 2. So that's nice there for Karnak. He's pretty much trying to keep himself alive. Let's see, that Black Knight over there had Outwit, or had Protected Outwit. Oh man, this is quite a tough spot. Because the Inhumans are on the run, it seems like. Anyway, we're going to have Karnak Flurry to Blue Union Jack. 10 on a 17, need a 7. So that's a 6 and a 3, so that's a 9. So that's actually going to hit. Blue Union Jack has toughness. So we're going to take 1. And then a second flurry attack. Still 10 on a 17. So that's actually going to miss by 1. That's a 6. But he gets an action token for doing that. He's doing some work over here. Not a whole lot of work, but he's doing work. Let's see what Devil Dinosaur has. That's still going to just be Blades, Claws, Fangs. Alright. So we're going to move Devil Dinosaur up to Red Click 5 again. I don't usually mess with the changing dial thing too much because that I feel is too complicated and I'll probably mess that up in some way. And I'm sure I probably have in the course of this video that I probably messed up a good amount. But we're going to do Blades, Claws, Fangs onto the Black Knight onto the weaker one. We got to move over there. So that's going to be a 9 on a 17 with invulnerability. So we're going to hope that the Blades, Claws action is actually pretty high. But we need 8 first to hit. And that will definitely hit. That's a 9 there. So we're going to roll for the Blades. Anything but a 2. And that is a 5. That's almost on the other side of the table. That's a 5. That is what we needed to kill this Black Knight. Because he has invulnerability, so that 5 would be -2. So 1, 2, 3. He is dead. That is the first Excalibur guy down. Took him long enough. But we're getting there. Other than the missing dice rolls, other than the missing attacks, we've been doing pretty alright for this game. It's been more evenly matched than I thought it would have. Let's see, nobody else can do anything. Karnak attacked. Gorgon has not done anything because he's double actioned up, so we're going to clear him then. Now we're going to move the camera back around a little bit. Now we're back to rolling for leadership. So first is Black Knight onto King Britain for his special. That is a 6. So that he gets protected outwit. We clear an action token from Black Knight, or not Black Knight, King Britain. And then we're going to do King Britain to Black Knight. That is a 4, so that does not do anything for us. The Union Jacks are separated from each other, so they do not have... Bully can't roll leadership. Plus, Blue Union Jack lost that ability anyway. So anyway, we got 5 actions to work with. So we will start off with probably Black Knight first to Gorgon. Because the Gorgon's been taking some damage recently. So we're going to try doing that first. So he has Blades, Claws, Fangs, so we're going to try to do that. Blades, Claws, Fangs on the Gorgon, who has a 17. So 10 on a 17, need a 7 to hit. That is going to miss by 1, that is a 6. We're going to roll for King Britain, who's going to take his second action. So he has a 10 on a 17 as well. So we need a 7. That will hit for 4 damage and vulnerability on Gorgon here. So we are going to only take 2. 1, 2. Which leaves us with Charge. What's that? Quake. We got Toughness and Battle Fury. Which I don't think Battle Fury helps too much with us in this game here. Because I think that goes through Shape Change. Characters can't make ranged attacks or be given ranged actions. Can't be carried and has protected in cap and mind control when its character attacks. Opposing characters can't use Shape Change. So yeah, for most of the part of that, we pretty much don't really have any help there. Gorgon's kind of neutered himself for the most part. So then we're going to move the action over here to the Union Jacks and Karnak. Blue Union Jacks could try to break away with Sidestep, because he has Sidestep now since Karnak hit him pretty hard. We're going to roll. And that is a 1. So we did not get that Sidestep. Which kind of sucks because he has Ranged Combat Expert and we could really use that. Before he makes an attack, we have Red Union Jack making an attack first. We're not using his Energy Explosion because that will hit Blue Union Jack and we don't want to cause him more damage. So 10, 1, and 19. God, that just does not sound right for Karnak, but that's actually pretty bad. Ooh, we got double 5s there, so that's a knockback. So he will actually fall off the level there. So he's going to take 2 damage, and then 1 from falling. So, he's actually dead. So he lasts a good amount of time though. I actually like this Karnak. He did not the very beginning portion, but after Black Bolt died, he hung in there for a good while. So good on him. So what else can we do here? Because we lost the Ranged Combat Expert, or not Ranged Combat Expert, the leadership stuff from him, or the running shot. That's what I should be going after. But we can do Sidestep, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we do that, we can see Double Dinosaur, because Double Dinosaur is a Colossal. So we're going to Sidestep our way back over here. And then we are within range, because that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is all the way out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which Double Dinosaur is so big, she's within that the square right over here. So we can see it. Plus, if you look at it diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, we can see him. So he's going to be given an action token. We're going to use Ranged Combat Expert. We're going to put that into attack. We're going to make that a 10. We're going to make that an 11 attack. 11 attack onto Devil Dinosaur, who has a 17. Need a 6 to hit. Which that was a 5 there. Duh. That's an 8 there. So that does hit for 2 damage, which Devil Dinosaur has toughness here. If we can see that, we're going to click there. and then everybody else has done an attack because Black Knight did an attack, King Britain, the Union Jacks. So that is it for the Excalibur team. So now we're back to what's left of the Inhumans. Let's see. I think Quake. If I remember Quake right, because I've read it like 4 times already. All adjacent opposing characters are dealt 2 damage instead of normal damage. So, and that does Quake ignore abilities? Doesn't say, but it does knockback. Let's see. Characters take damage from this character's attack. You may choose knockback all hit characters in an amount equal to their damage clip. Okay, so we're going to try to do Gorgon's Quake. If we can actually hit King Britain, we'll knock him into a wall. So we're going to try to do that. Quake's going to be a 9. We're going to need an 8 to hit Black Knight, or a 9 to hit King Britain. So let's hope for the best here. We're going to give him an action token. We don't want to forget about that. Let's see, I can't see the other die. That's 2 plus 6 is 8, which will just hit Black Knight. So they're dealt 2 damage, if my reading is correct here. 2 damage instead of normal damage, which he has invulnerability, so he's going to ignore that. Then he has charge, so he's actually, I don't know why I did Quake. Quake does not even matter for these guys, they both have charge. I'm going to take back that turn. Again, in the real world, you wouldn't really be able to do that, but we're just going to try to do an attack onto King Britain. Because King Britain, he has Impervious. So we're minus by 2, I believe, or we can roll get in half. Reduce by 2 or roll in half. So yeah, Gorgon's going to try to hit King Britain. 9 on 18. We need a 9. So let's try to do this. That does not hit at all. I should probably stop with a knockback. Oh, well, I'll count the knockback, but oh well. It'd be like that sometimes. Let's see. We're going to give Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl their second action to do Blades, Claws, Fangs onto Black Knight. 9 on a 17. We need 8 to hit. That is a 6, so that does not hit. I think this might be the end of the Inhumans after the next turn or 2. Black Knight and King Britain both have their leadership, so we're going to do Black Knights first. That is a 5, so King Britain will lose in action. King Britain's on to Black Knight. That is also a 5, so this very well could be close to the end of the turns for the Inhumans, because I don't know how many clicks they each have left. Can't be many. King Britain will make his second attack onto Gorgon. 10 on 16. Need a 6 to hit. That is definitely going to hit. That is a 9 for 4 damage. He has toughness, so that's going to be 3 that goes through. 1, 2. He is KO'd as well. Alright, and then Black Knight's going to do Blades, Claws onto Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl. So 10 on a 17. We need a 7 to hit. That actually does not hit. That is a 3 and a 1. That is 4. So that makes a 14. We're going to have over here Blue Union Jack sidestep his way over. And then he's going to end up clearing. And then over here, we still have Red Union Jack hiding over here. He's going to clear as well. So that's that. And we're going to swing back over there to where Devil Dinosaur Moon Girl is. They're both double actioned up, so they're going to clear as well. Unfortunately, they don't really have much of a choice, but they're going to do the thing to click over to another, to the other color of the same number. So right now we're on click 6, so we're going to, that's red, so we're going to go to blue click 6. Hopefully we got something nice to work with. which we do. We have a 17 with invulnerability and outwit. Black Knight did hit his outwit, but we will... Oh, we can't really outwit anything anyway. Because that... Oh no, we'll outwit King Britain's charge. And that's really all we can do. Oh well. That's kind of what happens when you're down to your last man. You don't really got much to work with, and gotta just hope for dice rolls. Back to the Excalibur team. We are going to again sidestep with Blue Union Jack, slowly coming over into the fray. We'll give him an action to use Range Combat Expert. We're going to put that into attack and damage. 1 into attack, 1 into damage. We're going to make that a 10 and 3. We need a 7 to hit Devil Dinosaur. So come on, 7. I can't tell what we got over here, but we actually got a 7. We got a face and 1. That's 7. 17. So 1 damage is going to go through because that she has invulnerability. So we will move that there. So she's down to a 16 with invulnerability. Alright, and then from here, we're going to have a long range shot going on. We're going with Red Union Jack's good to running shot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna end up right over here. Running shot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which will put us in range for Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl. So this could very well be the last that we see of her. 10 on a 16. Need a 6. Well, actually, we gotta hope for a critical because we only do 2 damage. So hope for a critical. Just close, very close, but not it. So that was null and voided. King Britain didn't get to do anything. I think Black Knight did. I think that was the turn that Gorgon died. Anyway, we'll keep him token up because I couldn't remember. I don't want to go back and look at the footage. So we're going to go back to the Inhumans with Devil Dinosaur. And it's free to click. Free turn Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl to the same click number of a different color. So we're going to try to break away with sidestep for him. That is a 6. We're going to break away with sidestep. So 1, 2. We're not going very far. And then they're going to outwit the toughness on Blue Union Jack. And they're going to try to make an attack. Because that... make a range value 5. Incapacitate is a free action, but only to make a range attack. So their way attack power gives them range value of 5. So which is kind of nice here because they don't really have much else to work with. So we're going to have them attack Blue Union Jack 9 on a 17. We need an 8 to do 2 damage. That's going to hit. That is an 11. So since we outwitted the toughness, he's going to take the 2. 1, 2. So which he's now on willpower, sidestep, and perplex. So I think she just kind of pissed them off a little bit. But yeah. King Britain's leadership to Black Knight. That's a 3. So that's a no-go on the leadership. Which is fine. Devil Dinosaur's probably going to die. So we got willpower. Blue Union Jack is going to be an 8 on a 16. We need an 8. We're going to perplex up his damage by 1 so that way we get that 1 through. So we're going to try to see what happens here. That does not help out at all. That is a 3. So that was a wasted potential there. King Britain will be charging in to make the attack. That's a 10 on a 16. Can we do it? We need the 6. That is also a 3. Oh, and that because of the attack that was made from Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl, he actually lost a token because of the Stuff Upper Lip trait. So he actually only had 1. He shouldn't have had any tokens to begin with on this turn. Black Knight is going to clear because he did not do anything. And then Red Union Jack will also clear because he did not do anything. Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl. Again, they're going to try to break away with Sidestep again. Although they can reach over Blue Union Jack. Because that they have Giant Reach 3 for Colossal. So I think that's probably the best thing is try to kill Blue Union Jack. But we're going to try to break away with Sidestep. Table Prob. 2, so we don't get the breakaway, but I'm pretty sure we can still reach over and smack the fuck out of Union Jack. So we're going to do that for their second action token. 9 on a 15. So that we need a 6. Yeah. Yeah, right. And we're going to outwit their willpower while we're at it. Just in case. Actually, we'll do that after if we miss the attack. We need a 6. And that is a 6. So 2 damage, nothing to stop anything. So we take 1. Blue Union Jack is dead. So then instead we will outwit the Blade's Claw's Fangs on Black Knight. Yeah, because that's really the best thing to do here at this point, is just outweigh the Blade's Claws. Alright, so then we're back to the Excalibur team. We're going to roll for leadership, Black Knight's leadership to King Britain. That's a 3, so we got nothing there. King Britain to Black Knight, which is a 5, but it doesn't really matter. So what we'll do... Well, looks like King Britain. King Britain's the only one that can really do any damage while they're on this click here with the invulnerability. So that's a 10 on a 16. We need a 6. That is a 5. We're gonna have we're gonna use a theme team prob because that'll bring us down to a 3 for the team. Black Knight's gonna take it. We're gonna try that one more time. We gotta end this game somehow. We gotta end this soon. We still miss it by 1. Red Union Jack can't see King Britain, so I can't do it again. God. We might as well just have Red Union Jack attempt to do running shot again. Well, again, but running shot. Hope for a critical hit. 10 on a 16. That is not a critical hit. That was the face, and then a 1. That was a 7. That's going to be the end of the Excalibur's turn. We're going to go to Devil Dinosaur Moon Girl's turn. They're going to clear, and they're still going to outwit the Blade's Claw's Fangs, because that is no good. That's no bueno. From here, I guess I'm just going to, I'm going to roll for leadership. So we got Black Knight on the King Britain, which actually that's the most important thing. 5. So that we will move an action token from King Britain. King Britain to Black Knight's leadership. That is also a 6, so Black Knight will also clear. I could do 2, but technically Red Union Jack is not next to him because they're on elevated terrain. So can't do that. King Britain is going to attempt to hit Devil Dinosaur Moon Girl. 10 on a 16. We really need to end this. That will finally hit. That is an 18 for 4 damage. We got invulnerability here. So 1, 2, they are finally KO'd. And that is the end of the game. Appreciate everybody watching this. Hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We all greatly appreciate it here on the channel. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I have more ideas for these kind of games. Let me know if you like the close-up camera kind of idea. I should hopefully get a little bit better with that over time. If you prefer the, I think it's the static camera where it's just one angle and that's it, let us know, and I'll keep it that way too for this video. Because we're probably not gonna do it for every video. It's probably just gonna be for these solo vids. Also, I need a title for this kind of vid, so if anybody has any ideas on what I should call this, so far my only title is Grown Man Plays With Himself, which isn't a really good title to have on YouTube, but you know, it's a title, it's better than nothing. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.